Hello, my name is Jessica Hentoff, and I am the Artistic Executive Director of Circus Harmony, St. Louis's only social circus, and I teach children to fly physically, mentally, emotionally, and socially. Circus Harmony is a circus school. Primarily, we teach children how to juggle, tumble, balance, and do aerial arts. But we're a social circus school, so we use the teaching and performing of circus arts to motivate social change by building character in individuals, giving them confidence, teaching them important life skills like focus, trust, responsibility. So while they're learning the circus arts to flip, fly, and juggle, they're also learning perseverance, teamwork, how to face their fears and overcome them. I am like Peter Pan. I get to sprinkle the magic circus dust and watch children fly. That's my job. I'm a grown-up, and my job is to be like Peter Pan. That's amazing. I get to pull the curtain back and let children into the ring, into the magic of the ring of the circus.
Controlled chaos!
What it brings into my life is just great joy, and it's really fun, and it's just makes everything a lot easier, and it teaches how to become partnered with other people and how to trust each other.
We have children from literally all over St. Louis. From East St. Louis, which is a famously bad neighborhood, to West County, which is a very affluent neighborhood. And they work together. It doesn't matter how much money your parents have. That's not going to help you flip or juggle. And once again, it matters what you bring to the ring. Most social circus programs, many of them, they focus only on marginalized or at-risk youth. For Circus Harmony, I think it's very important that we bring together kids from all different backgrounds and that they work together and get to know each other. So the kids that work together in our ring might never cross paths outside. And right now, today, as we're filming this, last night there was horrible riots and burning businesses and looting because a young black teenager was shot by a police officer, and the riots were the aftermath of that. I have kids from those neighborhoods. I have kids whose friends, whose relatives have been shot. Two of those kids were posting furiously on Facebook from Canada because they're going to school now in Canada in a Canadian circus school. But those are kids who have lived that. Working with kids who would never have to deal with something like that. And that's really important because my kids from this program, when they see something about somebody from a different neighborhood, they're not strangers, they're not foreigners, they're not somebody else. They're somebody they could know. My kids now here, when they watch the news and they see those things happening, you better believe they're paying different attention because they know those people. They know those families. And to show how connected we are, it's not just bridging as in crossing over, it's making the constant connection, that we really are all connected. A pyramid won't stand up if it doesn't stay connected and if everybody doesn't do their part. And if you're afraid to work with somebody, you can't create a pyramid. And that's what's happening. That's to me why circus is so symbolic for everything in the world. You have to figure out how to make the pyramid work, and you can't be afraid, and you have to communicate, and you can't blame. If you're working on a pyramid with somebody and you go, you messed up, no, you messed up, you'll never get it. You have to go, this is what went wrong, how can we fix it?
The fact that we're a team means that everyone here wants the best for each other, and we constantly push each other, and we constantly want to make each other better. So, you know, if we're working on a certain trick, we can ask someone else to work on a trick. They wouldn't refuse because it's not a competition. It teaches me that always look for the help of others, and always don't try to solve the problem yourself. Try to open it up because people will help you, and people will love you and will support you.
We have students who, they're really shy, but you wouldn't know that in the ring. The show that we just did, two of the kids in that show were two of the shyest people I've ever met, but in the ring they're not. I have the opportunity to give them that opportunity. It's a great job.
The circus brings to me like a sense of adventure and a sense of kinship that I couldn't get out of any other sport or hobby I've ever tried before. And so circus brings to me a different thing every single day, and it brings to me a sense of also self-complacency, because I can do amazing things, and so that makes me feel amazing.
My mother is an artist. She's a painter, beautiful painter. My father is a writer, and he's been writing primarily about social justice since I was little. I'm a social justice artist. I combine the two. I was raised the way I was raised, and I think a lot of my moral upbringing came from just basic fairy tales. To always do the right thing and to make the world a better place. No one person can change the world. We can change little tiny parts of the world. There's a Jewish concept called tikkun olam, and the story goes that when the world was created, somehow it shattered into a million pieces, and it's our job to put it back together. And you can put it back together using whatever glue you have. So people use music, or theater, or medicine, or writing. I just use circus as my glue to fix a little tiny piece of the world and hopefully teach children how to fix little tiny pieces. So it goes out from there.